I'm going to show you how to replace the battery on the 7 Series key fob. There's two different styles. This one has comfort access. You can see a panel here. And this one does not have comfort access. No panel here. This video is going to be focused on this style. It's far more difficult. If you do have this style, click that button right there and I'll take you to that video. So let's get started on this one. You're going to need a lot of different items. And everything I'm using is in the description below. So let's get started. First thing we need to do, okay, once you have the mechanical key out, you need to split the case in half. Now it looks like you're able to open here, but that's not actually the case. You have to use a razor or a screwdriver and split these two halves apart, and I'm going to go do that now. Okay, so I've got this in this bench vice grip, and I'm just going to very carefully score all the sides, and then I'm going to finish this up with a screwdriver. Okay, so I've cracked that edge. So I'm going to go around and kind of run it through like this. You don't want to go too deep because the circuit board is right there. Okay. You can see on this side I didn't score it enough. So I cracked the case right there. Now, I'm going to be super gluing this one back together, but there are aftermarket cases that will make this putting back together very easy. And there's also a link in the description below that'll help you with that. Okay. So, make sure you don't lose that spring. Then here is your battery. So let's go back to the bench. As you can see, I'm wearing gloves. Not absolutely mandatory, but if you want to protect your board, throw some gloves on. Okay, so basically, this battery is soldered here and here. I'm just going to desolder this. And BMW, the design is decent as far as desoldering, because once you desolder it, it's pretty easy to take the battery out. Okay, so I'm going to put a little flux where I'm desoldering. And let's go ahead and desolder. Soldering gun is heating up, or it's heated up, I should say. I'm going to melt this tin, and at the same time kind of push the battery through. Alright, so one side's out, and the other side, get that side out there too. Okay, so old battery is desoldered. Okay, so I've got the old battery taken out. Now I've got my new battery. Like I said, this takes the VL 2020, and you want to make sure the battery posts are the same orientation. Okay, so I actually have this desoldering pump. I'm going to remove some of this old solder so I can get the other battery back in a little bit easier. Heat this up and remove some of the solder. Okay. Alright. So I've taken the solder off. You can see the holes are open now. Okay, battery's in. I've got a little bit of solder here. Battery is soldered back in. Give it a quick little test. We're back in business. Now, I am going to put this back together in the same case that I pulled it out of. However, it is probably easier to buy. There's a replacement case. They're about 10 or 12 bucks. I'm going to super glue all this and put my key back in. Just envision this is super glued. And we're back in business here. But there are replacement cases that are about $15 snap together, probably give you a better, cleaner finish. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And everything I used in this video is below in the description, so go check it out. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.